Once, it was said the sun never set on the British Empire. From the misty coasts of England to the jungles of Asia and deserts of Africa, Britain ruled with iron and industry. But beneath the grandeur lay unrest, rebellion, and the seeds of collapse. In this gripping journey, we trace how the world's most powerful empire unraveled. Colonies fought back, borders shifted, and crowns lost their shine. Welcome to the final twilight of an empire that once claimed the world. At its peak, the British Empire controlled over 13 million square miles, touching every continent. From the sunlit coasts of Australia to the icy reaches of Canada, it was a globe-spanning titan. The phrase "the sun never sets on the British Empire" wasn't just a boast, it was literal truth. Its red-colored territories painted the world map like a badge of imperial dominance. But beneath this grandeur simmered unrest, resistance, and the seeds of collapse already sown. India wasn't just another colony, it was the empire's most prized possession, economically and politically. British control stretched from Delhi to Madras, backed by ruthless taxation and divide-and-rule strategies. The 1857 Sepoy Mutiny marked a turning point, revealing the limits of colonial control and native tolerance. While infrastructure like railways and schools grew, so did resentment, revolution, and nationalist fire. By the 20th century, India's freedom struggle became the first real crack in the imperial armor. The First and Second World Wars drained Britain of manpower, money, and moral authority. Colonial troops fought valiantly, hoping their sacrifice would earn respect and eventually, independence. Instead, they returned to find the same chains, now rusting under a crumbling economy. The wars left Britain deeply indebted, while colonies gained political confidence and unity. The empire's glory turned to guilt as the global tide shifted from domination to decolonization. In 1956, Britain joined France and Israel in attacking Egypt over the nationalization of the Suez Canal. But this time, the US and USSR, the new global powers, stepped in to shut it down. Humiliated on the world stage, Britain learned it could no longer act without Washington's approval. The illusion of imperial strength shattered. Suez was not just a military misstep but a global humiliation. It marked the symbolic end of Britain's claim to be a superpower in the post-war order. In 1947, Britain granted independence to India, but left behind a fractured, hastily drawn border. Partition tore the land in two, birthing India and Pakistan amid one of the bloodiest human migrations ever. Over 1 million people died, and millions more were uprooted in communal violence that still scars history. Britain's rushed exit showcased imperial negligence, prioritizing withdrawal over peace. The jewel in the crown was gone, but it didn't slip away quietly, it erupted in flames. The echoes of empire still ripple through borders, beliefs, and broken histories. What once stood as the greatest imperial force now lingers in ruins and retrospectives. The red on the map has faded, but its consequences remain etched into nations worldwide. As the sun finally set on British dominion, a new, uncertain world began to rise. Empires may fall, but their shadows stretch long into the future. This is Infoverse Compass, where history's darkest turns still light the path forward.